What's up, everybody? This time tomorrow will be a few hours into the first day of Season 3 of Vanguard and Warzone Pacific. Last week, I put out a video going over the roadmap. I will have both that video and the roadmap linked in the description below. Today, we're going to be looking at the changes in the point of interest being previewed, as well as a new mechanic that they are adding. So I'm going to go and jump into this. I'll have this link down below so you can read it for yourself, just like always, but let's go ahead and look through this some. So, new location, dig site. Located between the mine and the ruins, dig site provides operators the opportunity to rummage through abandoned excavation equipment, tents, and massive skeletons for supply boxes and other items. Other than the bones of creatures unlike anything from this world, the dig site's primary points of intrigue are two machines with massive conveyor belts set across from the skull of a lizard-like monstrosity. These structures could have items and boxes within its cabin to scavenge from. They can also be great places to snipe from, as metal ladders lead from a catwalk platform up to the cabin's roof, where an operator can move to the top of the conveyor belts. So they're talking about these. We've seen these in other spots on the map as well, and just being able to go up here or up here and kind of look down to the areas below, but you will get sniped from up on peak or something. You can see the bones. Hopefully, I don't think you can, but hopefully you can go into the mouth here and look around these bones here. It looks like you can definitely go into King Kong's skull. And that's kind of the new dig site from that angle. Here we have another angle. You can't see the mouth. Looks like you can go in this mouth over here of this lizard-like creature. But they got multiple King Kongs and Godzillas, it looks like. So it's kind of interesting. We see a Triceratops skull over here. And you can see the other digger crane thing there. Additional areas of note are the watchtowers within the dig site and surrounding it, as well as Monarch branded equipment. These can be used for cover, including the tents, which, easily penetrable, offer a place to armor up and potentially find some items. Also, the bones of the site can be used as makeshift cover. They appear more impervious to enemy fire, so hiding behind them might be helpful when an enemy team pins you down. So they're talking about the watchtower. It looks like there's one back here. There's one here as well. And then the Monarch equipment and tents there. Updates to Runway, Peak, and Lagoon. Both Raven Software and Toys for Bob contributed major updates across Caldera outside of the dig site. Three prime examples being the Peak, Runway, and Lagoon points of interest. So Peak, you can see here, it's way more fortified. The rebuilt Peak features increased accessibility to the stronghold buildings, the natural mountaintop, and the depths of the dormant volcano, now smoothed over with concrete. So you can see there's zips here. Now there's two in the middle. There's one over on this side. There's one right here. And I'm sure there's one on the sides of these. So, excuse me. There's ladder here to climb up and down here. Ladder here. Ladder here. Sure there's one somewhere over here that I can't tell. And then I'm sure there's a ladder or zip in the middle over on that main platform. The rebuilt Peak features increased accessibility to the stronghold building. Oh, I'm sorry. I already read that. Here's the inside of what I know Breadman calls cake. So you can see there's two zips up to the middle of the top platform, as well as there is the gondola entrance and exit, and now there's some new hallways here. The recent developments grant operators new ways to deal with verticality, find additional exterior and interior ascenders around the mountain and within stronghold buildings, such as the large multi-sided cable car station. Alternatively, there are a few new staircases at the center of Peak leading up to each of the main buildings. All these updates grant more opportunities for finding supply boxes and engagements, which may crank up the heat on an already hot drop. In a pinch or after clearing the area, it is not a bad idea to take to the skies and fly down to nearly anywhere in Caldera, granted you have enough skill with a parachute. Just know that an operator in the sky is exposed to attacks just as much as the storm looming above. Runway. So you can see now, instead of just having kind of an empty field at Runway, we have lots of buildings, tents, planes, this crane here. A lot more structures, equipment, whatever, for cover and being able to rotate through here. The runway is clear for your squad landing, looting, and being the launch point towards a successful battle royale. Note the triangular tarmac near the rocky shore with tents, decommissioned planes so those planes don't work, and stacks of supplies at the center. Here you'll find a trench and mortar cannon, more inland. Operators can find several metal hangars, barracks, guard, and water towers, and tents leading up to the military operations buildings you've seen before. So here's the picture we saw before, big rock that's got something to do with the event. And then there's just the other angle again. The rock's about where this Warzone thing is. These buildings offer cover and new scavenging opportunities, especially when traveling from the operations building or beachhead. Given that the runway tends to have drivable vehicles, it may be worth considering this place as a new initial drop spot or a point to rotate from the north to east shorelines. However, know that the new construction also removed foliage and some other natural elements that could have concealed movements. This makes it easier for sharpshooters to pick out their targets, so be on high alert or have the high alert perk for enemy operators outside of your peripheral vision. Hit the sandbar, new to Lagoon. So now this whole area over here is kind of new. This was just ocean before. A receding tide revealed an alternate path to Lagoon. Check the north side of the bridge between Lagoon's lighthouse and the mainland to see parked trucks, sandbag fortifications, and a rock with mysterious kanji writing. You may have already been down underneath the bridge and waded through the waters, but with this tide shift, it's worth seeing what washed up and exploring the area for items. The only difficult part is scaling up back to the main island, as there is a steep cliff up to above sea level, but hiking paths and opportunity to go underneath the main bridge mitigate risk. Alternatively, a vehicle can be thrown down here and driven back up either side. Use this new path to check out enemies at the lighthouse, a spot that towers over the lagoon and surrounding area. Or make it your excuse to rediscover the caverns, islands, and underground tunnels that this point of interest already offered. Beware the hold. Survive to redeploy. So this is our new gulag again. For this season, studio tapped to create the hold, a 3-lane arena designed off learnings from the community and themed for an island in peril. For either end of hold, operators can run through control rooms on the perimeter. These tight corridors are great for close quarters weapons, and doors facing the arena's interior offers a great flank route should the enemy not be found at their spawn. The hold's inner space contains vital machinery, which creates a tiny box-like space for the overtime flag to spawn in, precariously placed underneath a hanging stack of crates. While it can be difficult to get sight lines across the map, your best bet is to find the right angle past the machines, boxes, and containers. Strategies for survival mirror that of other symmetrical arenas, from using equipment to narrow down an enemy's exact location to using the lane that plays most to the given weapon strengths. For example, shotguns and SMGs can be more suited for perimeter fighting, while assault rifles and LMGs can be suitable engagements for holding down the central lanes. New contract, Sabotage. This is a new area, it looks like. I don't recognize that at all. In this season, the Sabotage contract will increase the risk-reward of traveling across Caldera on wheels or in the air. After picking up a Sabotage contract, an operator and their squad will be given a vehicle target somewhere on the map. Take out this vehicle within the time limit for a cash bonus, an increased contract level, and an armored truck deployment. This armored truck is similar to the one seen in modes like Armored Royale, touting increased health and a turret seat. While powerful, its presence on the map will make your squad a large target, especially if an enemy team picks up the Sabotage contract. Perk drops, quality of life, and more. Each season, Raven makes an update to the item pool, changing what operators can find in supply boxes or on the ground around Caldera. One of the biggest additions this season is new lootable item type perks. As of this update, the following perks can be found as legendary rarity items, and this is kind of what I was excited to make this video about. So now on the ground, you'll be able to find Battle Hardened, Engineer, High Alert, Restock, Tempered, Quick Fix, Scavenger, or Point Man. And I believe these perks stack. I'm sure this will go into in a second. But that means you could grab Restock and then find High Alert and find Tempered. And now you have Tempered, High Alert, and Restock. The 3 that you'd probably run in the red perk slot. Or you could be running Cold-Blooded and find Quick Fix or something like that. You could run Amped and find, actually, Battle Hardened. So it's kind of like being able to piece together Specialists, but you can't find all of the perks. Like you can't find Ghost. Obviously, Overstock would be pointless. Amped isn't on that list. EOD is not on that list. So there's some that aren't on the list, but you can still get all those. You can check the loadout screen in-game for the definition of each perk, blah, blah, blah. While these perks are valuable finds at any time in Battle Royale, it also makes opening supply boxes once you've found your preferred weapons and equipment more meaningful. A player can equip all 8 perks at once if found, but they cannot equip more than one of the same perk. If the same perk is found, be sure to ping a squad mate. I don't know why I found that interesting and made that face. After I read it, it made more sense. At the risk of revealing your position, take a chance on opening supply boxes could result in a boost to your awareness via High Alert, a steady stream of equipment pieces with Restock, or other valuable passive benefits. Prepare to drop 5-tip recap. If you want to read these 5 tips, feel free for yourself. I'll have it linked down below as usual. But that is kind of our preview to the new POIs, some new in-game changes. Like I said, I'll have the roadmap video and the roadmap itself linked down below, as well as having this link down below, so you can catch up before the patch notes drop tomorrow and before the new season starts tomorrow. But with that all being said, thank you for watching. If you just clicked through, if you watched all the way through, if you just came to the end, I appreciate any watch time. I appreciate any interaction, so please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Let me know down below what you think of looting perks, what you think of the new contract, the POI changes. Let me know what you think down below. I'm personally interested. I hope the perk looting comes to Rebirth, but this definitely has me wanting to try Caldera more than I have lately. But like I said, all that stuff will be linked down below, as well as my social media, so please feel free to check out all of those. But I will see you on Caldera and Rebirth Island. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.